Good evening and welcome back to Oddsparks. I am contemplating and looking at things and changing things to the fact of that I even actually have a spreadsheet open where I'm trying to figure out how the numbers, trying to figure those out. These numbers are really awkward. 32 seconds is really awkward. Why is it not 30 and 45 and 60? Why is it not that? So in my spreadsheet, I have done that. I have lowered the numbers down to be 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and 60 seconds. We just rounded them down to the nearest, the nearest half minute, quarter minute, that sort of thing, to make life easier for ourselves. So that means that the Stumpy Sparks are made at 2 per minute, and the Crafty Sparks are made at 1.33 per minute because of but then they require 2.66 Stumpy Sparks to be made per. So I've got that sort of thing written down here, but I was looking at it and I was going into it, and then I realised I need to make the Spark workbench, which has got all these ones here, which is so we need to look into those. And I was looking around and being like, this is going to be, so we could do 5 here, but then the 5 here is just about enough to make everything in these ones alone. So like if I did these 5 Stumpy Sparks here, that's enough to supply enough to make all the Crafty Sparks and the Carry Sparks, because we need multiple Crafty Sparks to make Carry Sparks, and the Choppy Sparks with this here. So that works. That makes sense. That's fine. That's fine. We'll be a little bit over, but we would obviously want to make a bit more Carry Sparks. But then, obviously, we're not going to be using all the Carry Sparks all the time. They're going to fill up and back up, so we don't have to worry about having it run at optimal speeds, so I can ignore that. And then I've taken into account this Spark Workshop, which requires Stumpy Sparks to make these ones. And then, of course, the Puffy Sparks requires these guys, which is more Stumpy Sparks. And it's like, oh, wow, okay. So I was looking, and I glanced over here, and I saw all these little dots here. All these little tiny dots here. I was like, oh. Maybe I'll go over here and do it here. Maybe I'll do loads of Stumpy Sparks over here somewhere and do this, which is a bit further away, especially from our wood, which is what we want. But Stumpy Sparks require just wooden logs. So that's not going to be difficult to do. There's no trees over here, which is kind of awkward at all. So there's no trees whatsoever over there, but these, I do wonder whether we might be able to make trees in a green. I don't think you can make trees in a greenhouse. It wouldn't make sense to make trees in a greenhouse, so let's not worry about that. But we can tap into these trees here and bring them over. And I kind of wanted to put all of the wood stuff in here because it's colder. That makes sense. And this has not got much space to do things. So I wanted to basically build the factory here and then use these dots around here to do things in there. So. But the more I'm doing it, the more I'm kind of like, oh God, I've got to do this, and oh no, then I've got to do that, and I keep talking myself out of things and into things to do things. And that's when I had the revelation of that I don't need to build the factory to be entirely optimal, because it's not going to run all the time. You don't consume sparks. We use them to fight enemies, which is fine, and I want to have a surplus of them so that I can put them down on paths and things, but we don't actually consume them. They're not a consumable. They're not constantly being used. So once you get to the end of the production chain, which in this case at the moment would be the we've got the Spark workstation, but it would also be the next one, which we haven't got yet, which would be the bigger. It would be this guy, which would be the one that goes on the large on these ones. That's the end of the line for it. So once that fills up, once the box that is filling to fills up, so say that's making the handy sparks, once that box fills up, the whole chain backs up and it just stops because we're not consuming them anymore. So I don't need to worry about optimal. I don't worry about optimal. I would definitely like to have a surplus of more, so that's what we're going to do. So all of these guys, all of these guys are going to be Stumpy Sparks. Okay, like this. And behind here, I'm going to build its own independent maker of things. So I'm going to turn these all around as well. It can be facing outwards. Make it of things, sorry, very descriptive. Its own aether production. So we can just have its own independent thing about it. And then the logs are dropped off up here and will be processed up here doing things. And we'll have to bring them down somehow. I'm not really quite sure how we're going to bring the logs down. It was also kind of mentioned that maybe we should tap into these trees over here. Thank you very much to everybody who's commented. Lots of comments on the last episode. Thank you very much. Sawyer saying about the trains, we should tap into these trees here, and I do agree. We should definitely do that. Tap into these trees here. Have a line that sort of tap into them and have them all feed to something maybe here in the centre, a train pickup. Have it come along here, and then it can join this here, or maybe even, and this sounds crazy of moving things once again, it could actually just drop it off right here. And then all the wood stuff can go up here. And then the train that feeds these guys will be an independent line that runs along here, comes back and comes back here. So, like that. It'll be along there. They can drop off stuff there. So the wood will drop off here. We could just cart the wood over to these guys. That'd be fine. But then any planks and stuff that's made and is required in the factory will come here. That means that I can start, like, maybe even start the factory over here and build it this direction. We could drop off the wood down here and do things. Now, we do know there is a bad guy over here that attacks us, and we've dealt with this guy up here, but we could move this down here to make sure no bad guys come along. So I think that's going to happen. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. That's the way I'm going to do it. Okay, I don't think that is the way I'm going to do it. We're going to build this down here, but right now I'm going to build an aether production facility right here, and push the right button to remember how to do things. This button here. So how do we build an aether one? Does anyone remember? Because I do not. It involves a greenhouse. I know that much. It's stellar stuff. We've got a box of stellar stuff up here, I think. Yep, there we go. Right, let's grab... Oh, and also let's grab the sparks out of here now. I think I emptied my inventory just to empty it, basically. It was kind of getting full, so... Let's grab... what is it we need? And fertilizer. I don't have any fertilizer either. I should probably check what I'm doing first, shouldn't I? That would make sense. Let's double check how we make aether. This, how do we make this? So there's a distiller shrine which takes the pellets and produces that, which is fine. There is a distiller. We want a distiller. That's the one we want here. Oh, there's this for the refined. I don't think we're making refined ether yet, so that's not really going to work for us. So to make it, we have a distiller which can break the pellet down into shards. The pellet can be made by... Let me go and have a look at actually what the hell we built down here, because I can't remember. Right, so why has this all come to a stop? That's interesting. Oh, because you are full, so there's no production running here because you are full. So we need this setup. Basically, we need this setup up to here, and then the flowers, I believe we can break the flowers down, can't we? Yeah, plant extractor goes down to a clump. Clump goes down to the clump dividing, and then that can go back into here with fertilizer, but that requires fertilizer, which requires wood and leaves. So it's not so easy just to build a little independent one. I thought there was a way to do it really easily. Now that we have the technology, I'm going the wrong way with this, aren't I? We don't want to go down the flowers route. That seems the wrong way. That seems the wrong way. There's a perpetual motion machine thing that we have here. Right, over to this one. Over the bridge. This is it here. This is it here. And this, if I remember rightly, doesn't require any inputs. Is self... No, this is not the one. Actually, this breaks down raw aether into aether shards. You need miasma vials and aether to make that. So it would need an input of miasma vials. I thought there was one that was. I mean, that's the closest one that's perpetual. It still requires independent inputs and stuff. So that's yeah, but we have the vials being made here. We do have some noxious coral right here. Ooh, ooh, let's do this. Let's do this setup. Okay, so everyone remember how this works, right? Everyone remember, so we need to get miasma vials, which means we need vials. That's kind of awkward though, because you consume the vials, don't you? We don't get the vials back out of this, so we need to be making vials as well, which is made. I don't even know. Where are the vials made? Here, they're made here, aren't they? Yeah, they're made here. How are they made here? What do you make them with? Quartz. No. Is there nothing we can do that can be just independent? Like you kick it off with something it doesn't require. There isn't, is there? So I can't. I was going to have a little. I went. Oh, my brain went. Yeah. You just need like 3 machines. Dump stuff into it, and it produces more than it creates. But no, they obviously need. Technically, this is it. Technically, here, this is correct. We're making. You do 3 machines here, break it down, and then we just dump the flowers. That can create aether, because it can create additional pellets, and the pellets can be broken down into aether. So we could do that here, but we need fertilizer coming in, which won't be terrible because I suppose we're bringing in wood, and you just need wooden leaves, don't you? And you can get leaves from oh, just from a logger. Oh, you can't actually break down logs into leaves. Okay, that's fine. We need to bring leaves in as well. We'd have to have leaves coming up as well, because you can make them, yeah, but we have to. So I guess what we're doing instead then is going to build this other train line. So let's go over here and let's look at making a forest. Not a forest. We've got a forest. We don't need to make a forest. We've got a forest. We need to make a lumberyard. That's the word I'm after. A lumberyard and a train station and all that other jazz that goes around it. Okay, so here we are in the forest, and kind of awkwardly, this forest has got double layer heights. See, this is two layers height, which means I can't climb up it. I can put ladder in, that's not a problem. But the problem with that is that there's trees outside here. It's annoying. It's annoying. I want to get in here because I'd like to put in a teleport point as well here. So and we can build it with our trees, which is quite nice because we can absolutely do that. So there's that one there. Is that one actually? This one's probably the best one to do. Yeah, let's do this one, but then we need to tap into a tree and bring stuff over to it. So let me build a ladder here. Boom. We've got like 1,000,000 ladders inside our there, like that. Okay. I also want to build a probably a zip line. I think. Let's see how we're doing here. So there's also some forest bunny things around here, which we might have to deal with. Let's go up here first. So yeah, there's 2 trees right here. So let's look at these. Can I? Oh, do I have the resources to build stuff for? No, I don't. Of course I don't. Why don't I have them? I need beeflint thing. Okay. Right. Can I build a teleporter? Yeah. Let's build ourselves a teleporter. Let's put ourselves a crate in like this. Okay, with a road. It could be a slow road, it doesn't matter. Oh, Carry Sparks, what are you doing up there? No. You go down there. Come back. And let's do these guys. So I'm going to clear out a load of trees around here and fill in this. I've got a new badge, Rush Hour, and fill this up so that this can be running permanently with that. It would be nice if we could switch over to charcoal, but don't have to worry about that yet. And then I need to go and hunt some beeflets, I think, or have a look through the boxes to see whether we've got any more in the boxes. I don't think we have. We probably used them all up by now. So, but let me do that. Let me do that, and we'll go and see if we can hunt some beeflets or something, and then we shall return momentarily. Hey, I've come over to the fire cave place because there are a load of beeflets here. Loads of ones I haven't killed, juvenile ones, which we haven't dealt with yet. We haven't played with them at all yet. So let's see if we can't play with these. Are these ones? These ones do become hostile. Okay, I do have a load of body blokes. Let's see here. Well, they seem fairly easy to kill, so. Yep, can't complain about that. Okay, do they drop the carrot? They do drop the carrots. Awesome. Okay, this works pretty well. Kill very, very quickly as well. This is cool. We can clear some things out, and we're going to get loads of beef and carapace, which is what we need to build our setup. By the time we've actually thrown all 26 over there, they've killed it. They've killed it, and yeah. Oh. They used to be difficult. Beeflets did used to be difficult. Awesome. Okay, so that's 13 carapace, which is very nice. There is more down here. I think there are mantises down here as well, which I don't really want to play with at the moment. Some field spunnies. There's the mantis. We could probably deal with loads of mantis now, to be honest with you. Get a bit over zealous and see if we can't oh, we didn't lose a single one. Nice. Nice. Let's see if there's any more beeflets around. I think they was all just up the top there, so it's kind of safe, relatively safe in this direction. Yeah, okay. Okay, right. So, okay. Let's go back here. So, what is it we actually want to achieve here? We want to build, top up all these guys with anything we have on us. You've got loads of stuff that we could I've got so many clumps and things all sorted out that we could definitely have a system set up temporarily that's just going to run on its own. I'm not sure if I wanted to go with the bottle one or this version. I think this version is the better one. Or not better, but simpler. Let me go over here. So yeah, I think this one is the better one, or the easier one to deal with. It just requires fertilizer, and fertilizer literally just requires leaves, which is fairly easy to do. So we could just move this up there and have this run here. We would get the seeds from it, which we could just dump for the time being. Give us this here, which we could chop down into this and then chop them down again, because the pellets can get chopped down. The pellets can get distilled down to 80 shots. So we could do this setup and just have a thing. So it feeds this first, and then once this one is full, it leads down to chopping them down instead, which I think would be a good idea. I think that would work for us. Yeah. Grand way of doing it. So what do we need? We need a greenhouse, we need a cutter, we need an extractor. Okay. So let me grab a couple of bags of that, because in order to build a greenhouse, I need fertilizer. So we got that. I need an extractor, which is one of those, which requires. Yeah, no, we got that. We just need 2 copper, so that's fine. We got 80 of these guys, have we? Where are we making these? Because I want to do one of these to put into my inventory. And we got copper. Yeah, copper. Copper's not a problem either. Okay. So I think we have a plan. So let me go and set that up. Because I need to collect some bits first, and we shall return momentarily. So, slight distraction from what we're doing. We want to do this one here to increase our capacity storage. Woohoo! Cool. And now this one can hold up to 10 stacks of something or other. I do not know what I want to put in there. Something. Let's put timber in there for the minute. That seems like an idea. Yeah, cool. Okay, now. Okay, so what exactly is it we need? We need a distiller. To kind of put it like facing maybe that way. Facing this, to put it there. But we need a distiller. We then need a cutter. It's a stone cutter. I need a cutter. Where's it? Of those, which requires I need 20 things. I don't have any. Okay, so we need a cutter. Have a quick look at the thing here. So a distiller, which breaks the pellets down into shards. A cutter, which breaks the clumps down into pellets. A plant extractor. Which will go here, just for instance, and then a greenhouse, which will go here. The greenhouse we're doing flowers. The flowers will produce. We'll take pellets and produce this. This will break down those into these ones here. The cutter will break it down into pellets. The pellets will then go back to the greenhouse and then come over to the distiller. So that means the greenhouse probably wants to be down here somewhere instead. But this wants to kind of be a square. Okay, so I need a cutter, and I also need a couple of things to get this going with. I think we are going to need fertilizer coming in permanently to do this, but I have got lots of pellets and things dotted around. So we'll be right back. Also go and collect some more things I keep forgetting. And I think we're good. I hope we're good. I really hope we're good. Let's fill that up with even more of those. Awesome. Okay, we put the fabric up there for the moment. That's doesn't really matter. Okay, so we have we have the greenhouse. It starts with the greenhouse. We'll start with the greenhouse. It requires pellets and fertilizer, and then it creates the flowers, which would be nice, so we can throw some crafty sparks in this guy. Nice. That goes to the extractor, which extracts the clumps and the seeds from here, so we can throw some crafty sparks in that guy there. We want to have how many do you produce? You produce 1, so this can be a standard carry spark on that one. Cool. We put a carry spark on this one as well. You produce 20 of those, but that's okay because you take you do 2.8 a minute. You should be able to pick up and drop that off in there within that time. So we're just going to dump the seeds into here and get this. So we've got 5 of them. So we'll just dump the seeds at the moment. We can always siphon off this if we want the seeds later. That's fine. The other ones are going to come up here to this guy. Oops, bump like that. So let's throw another carry spark on there. I think one should be able to deal with that. You walk up here, dump it off in there. That's fine. This one requires 2 of these guys in it, because if we don't put the handy sparks in here, not just the crafty sparks, they won't be able to run in time. I have pre-filled this, so yeah, here we go. And then we're going to put in 2 carry sparks in there, I believe it was. And then we're going to pick them up. And we're going to put them in going that way instead. Because we want them to... Oh, no. Okay, this one does need a holding spark. It needs to run this way around. So it needs to pick up from here. That's not a holding spark. Pick up from here, come down, and dump into this one first, and then dump into this one afterwards. Like so. Put on. There you go. And this one can have 2 crafty sparks in it, which produces 8 shards. And then the 8 shards are going to go onto here and go round and round and round in circles. Now, you create 6 in 3.1 minutes. 3.8 a minute. What is that? What is that? I don't have my what's the base? Just go for the base. So it takes 48 seconds to produce one of those. So hold on, let's see here. So the time is, well, we'll do 45 seconds because we ran it down. And it produces 6. And, if we drag down my formula like this, it produces, that's not right, 8 per minute. No, that's not right. Yeah, it produces 8 per minute. 8 per minute, okay. And we need, when it comes to aether shards, we need 2 per minute. 2, 4, 6, 8. We need 10. This is not going to run at full speed. These are not going to run at full speed. That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's not a problem. But what I'm going to do is, what I was going to do was, I was going to filter this. So I was going to run a filter here and a filter here. And then I was going to put sparks on this. So I'm going to say carry sparks can go, not carry sparks, sorry. All these sparks go that way. Carry sparks go this way. And we put carry sparks on the outside running around, which pick up from here and run around. They don't go down there. And then the holy sparks come in here, turn this way. I don't know how I'm going to get them to turn that way. I know how to get them to turn that way. We'll put a one-way in. Boom, boom. Boom. So they'll come in and they'll turn that way. They won't turn right, they'll turn left. They'll go around. They'll dump off the wood. And then when they're done, they can't go this way. They'll come back down here and pick the wood up again. Because these need 5 wood and 1 shard. So that was the plan. That was the plan. I don't know whether that's a good plan or not, but just connect those two together for a moment. So we've got a handy spark running around, and he'll be dumping wood off into all these guys. No, because you'll pick up that. And interestingly, you hit that and turn around. You didn't turn left there. Why didn't you turn left there? You can't turn left there, can you? No. Which means you have to turn right. But then I can't. Oh, hold on. Am I getting myself confused here? Which side do these guys run on? If I want them running around, no. They run on the right. Okay, so I want them running around the other way. We do. We want to run around the other way. Which means... do that. But they come down here. They can't go this way, so the Holy Sparks go this way and come down. Come back in. But I need to make sure the Haulies don't pick up from this one. I don't want the haulers to pick up from this guy. So, let's move you back. The one. Do this. And put that there, and then another one way here. So they come down. Now you didn't turn right. Neither did you. I thought they always turn right. I thought they always turn right if there's an option to turn right. Oh, hang on. This. Hang on. I am an idiot. I'm an idiot, and I know why I'm an idiot. Because I'm putting the wrong filters down. There we go. Like that. There we go. Okay. Right. I'm an idiot. I know. So we'll do this. It does mean the Holy Spark might be slowed down a lot. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine. It doesn't matter. I do think these have plenty of oomph to move things around and do things what they want to do with. That's fine. And all of them have got crafty sparks in them, so they're going to be doing the thing they're doing, which is absolutely fine. We have a complete box full of shards here, so I just put all the pellets I had in here. I've also shut down these here. The train stops and everything is still here, but there's no sparks being thrown anymore, so they can just empty out all their goods, and we can shut that down completely. Not worry about it. Oh yeah. Okay. So then I just need to bring wood in and have wood dropped off here, along with leaves dropped off here, because this requires fertilizer. So we need another chopper, which I don't think I have the resources to build because they require 20 things a go. Yeah, cutter requires 20, but we need a cutter here, which is going to create fertilizer to go into that guy there. And that's it. And then this is contained. So we just need wood and fertilizer going. So we can do that. Wood and trees come in. So we can do that because down here, remember, we were going to set up a tree chopping place with trains. The trains will come up, will come along here. And the idea, I think, is going to be I'm going to drop them off the wood off here. And then we can build north, doing the things we want to do with the wood, blah, blah, blah. And we can have it on a train system going backwards and forwards, which is fine. But we could also have a separate train for this one, which is tagged differently. And it could come down here and pick up trees and leaves. We could even have a second station for it, specifically trees and leaves. And it could come up to drop off trees and leaves here for this. But that'll be in the next episode. Absolutely the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one. And I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.